again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome guys, this is Vin and you are watching Unbox and Review Tech. This time it is really special because I have got iPhone 13 Pro. Along with unboxing, I will be explaining all of the latest features with a hint of comparison to iPhone 12 Pro. And with basic testing, I will be giving my personal review. Now, one of the most important thing Apple is doing really well is Apple has eliminated the plastic wrapping around the boxes of all iPhone 13's lineup and saving 600 tons of plastic. So no more plastic wraps around the iPhone boxes from this year. Well, I really appreciate the planning of Apple for future. Now, without wasting the time, let's check out what comes inside the box. Look at it guys, this is iPhone 13 Pro in Sierra Blue color, which is all new color for this year, and it took place for the last year's specific blue color. Except from that, Pro and Pro Max comes in 3 more color choices: graphite, gold and silver. As you can see guys, rear cameras are slightly bigger than last year's iPhone 12 Pros. This new camera system with beautiful stainless steel trim that perfectly surround the sapphire crystal lenses of each 3 new cameras, along with Sierra blue colored matte glass textured finish, which makes it feels great and show off the stunning colors. This beautiful display on the other side has ceramic shield which is tougher than any other smartphone glass. Dimensions are exactly same as 12 Pro, no changes in height and width, and there is barely noticeable difference in the thickness, and weight is 17 grams heavier in 13 Pro. Check out the sides of 13 Pro which are almost identical with silent ringer switch, volume buttons along with SIM card tray on the left hand side. Bottom has speakers, microphone and lightning port. Right hand side has power button with better placement this time. Apart from that, there is a USB-C to lightning cable included, and this little package have a SIM card ejector tool, some paperwork and obviously an iPhone sticker. Again, no charger is included. That's pretty much all for unboxing. In between here, I wanted to thank you all for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel as we have completed first 1000 subscribers. Now, after turning it on and doing some basic settings, I noticed one of the latest improvements of the display. So guys, again, this is 6.1-inch new Super Retina XDR all-screen OLED and HDR display. Most important and newest feature here is ProMotion technology, which comes with adaptive refresh rate up to 120 Hz. So that display can refresh from as low as 10 Hz to as high as 120 Hz, and all of that without any delay or lag. The result is incredibly responsive experience that is fast and fluid. I haven't found any manual setting to fix the refresh rate according to the user, but I would say there is no need of it. Typical max brightness is 1000 nits, which was 800 nits in last year's 12 Pro, and that is another improvement here, and the max brightness for HDR is 1200 nits. There is a little change in the earpiece part, which was under the display notch before, has been moved to the top, and obviously it has secondary speaker for stereo sound. Display notch is 20% smaller this year, which means Apple is still working on it as well. Display segment is not everything. With all new A15 Bionic chip, all these features get to the next level. A15 Bionic chip is fastest chip ever in a smartphone, and even more efficient, which results in outstanding performance including with less battery consumption. As compared to iPhone 12's lineup, this year's iPhone 13s have got slightly improved battery life, and this is all because of new efficient parts and A15 Bionic chip. Here we got roughly about 1.5 hour to 2.5 hours of overall extra battery life in 13 Pros. Gaming experience with 120Hz refresh rate is way better and super responsive. After all, this is a Pro motion display. I tried a few different games and all of them played really well and with no chance of lag and slowing down. By the way, even you are a gamer or you are watching high quality video or movie, this phone covers you all. This year's iPhone is again protected with ceramic shield and has IP68 rating. That means it is a splash, water and dust resistant. It can stay underwater for 30 minutes at maximum depth of 6 meters. Now let's move on to the next topic, which is most important and demanding as well, and that is camera. Now cameras on this phone have got pretty cool improvements. These are not only bigger in shape, but their sensors are even better than ever. All of the cameras are still 12 megapixel, but their capabilities of shooting are upgraded. This year Apple brings much better and with exciting capabilities of camera features for demanding users. First of all, there is a new mode in photos which is exactly same in many ways as setting up a filter before clicking a photo. In that basically it is changing the tone and temperature of the picture. There are few modes like standard, rich contrast, vibrant, warm and cool, and any of the filters can be modified by these options, so that if you wanted to increase or decrease the effect of any filter in the photo. There is a little backdraw of this latest feature, and that is after taking a photograph there is no way to remove the filter. So the better way is taking a photograph in standard mode and choosing a filter from filters if wanted to, and in that way filters can be changed or removed. Second new feature is macro mode. So this is more exciting and useful for photographers and videographers, and this is much better and crispier than any other phone. This mode starts up by itself as soon as camera comes closer to any object. Sensors shift camera from normal to macro mode, and which can be clearly seen when it shifts to macro mode. Hopefully Apple will do something about this noticeable shift in further update, but they are definitely going to add a separate manual mode to switch for macro shooting. Overall guys, this is one of the most interesting features, and I know most of the iPhone users are going to enjoy it, and they will definitely upload unique photos and videos through this macro mode. Third latest feature is cinematic mode. This new mode is exactly same as portrait mode for photographs, and I believe it has now been introduced in videos as well, and that is called cinematic mode. In this mode there is straight away a big limitation that it can shoot in 4K and it is limited to 1080p at 30 frames per second, and this mode don't perform better in low light, but it will be still get recorded in Dolby Vision. There is a drawback of the cinematic mode that videographer may need to do work on settings before doing any shot, and I believe one person may always need to stay behind the camera so to increase and decrease the blur in the background, or otherwise results will not be superior. Overall, autofocus especially is really cool in this mode, but that can also vary from shot to shot. And I request again to Apple to bring some better updates to improve some performance of cinematic mode as well. At last, there is another feature going to come in 13 Pro and Pro Max, and which is ProRes video recording, as Apple have promised to bring it in with their software update. And in 128 GB capacity of phone, it will be working on 1080p at 30 frames per second. But with the capacity of 256 GB and above, it will be able to do ProRes video recording up to 4K at 30 frames per second. That will be all because of heavy memory usage. And only to test ProRes video recording in iPhone 13 Pro, I have got a 256 GB capacity of phone. Otherwise, I will be fine with 128 GB capacity. Except from that, most of the features are exactly same as last year. Overall, my personal review about this phone is really good. But I advise, if you are looking to upgrade your phone from any Android or iPhone 11 or 12 which were launched within last 2 years, then this is not a right time to upgrade. I am personally an Android user and fan, and I will not hide anything from you. So I clearly recommend this phone if you are planning to upgrade. Clearly, iPhone is still best for day-to-day usage with better battery life, Pro Motion display, includes with better cameras for photography and videography. Finally, if this video was helpful for you, please hit the like button and you can share it with your friends as a support. If you are new on this channel, please hit the subscribe button as well. I really thank you all for your humble support and motivational feedback and comments. Alright, goodbye for now and see you in my next video.